Picture yourself in the middle of a remote desert. Your car has given up and you're with a stranger. This isn't a scenario you'd wish on your worst enemy, yet here we are. Meet Maya and Jack, two strangers flung together by a cruel twist of fate. Maya, a skilled mechanic with a knack for turning the impossible into the possible, finds herself stranded in an unfamiliar landscape. With her trusty toolbox and an unyielding spirit, she's ready to face whatever the desert throws at her. Then there's Jack, an experienced hunter who knows his way around the wilderness. A man of few words, Jack's survival instincts are second to none. With a steady hand and an eagle's eye, he's prepared to hunt and gather to ensure they don't go to bed on an empty stomach. The desert, vast and unending, stretches out before them. Their only companion, a car that's seen better days. The engine coughs and sputters, a clear sign that it's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's a harsh reality to swallow, but swallow it they must. They're stranded, with no sign of civilization in sight. But instead of succumbing to despair, Maya and Jack decide to take matters into their own hands. They're not about to let a broken car and a barren desert dictate their fate. It's time to put their skills to the test, to work together, to survive. As Maya dives under the hood of the car, Jack scans their surroundings, his senses alert for any sign of danger, or better yet, food. The desert may be unforgiving, but they're not about to give up. Not when they have each other. As the sun sets, casting long shadows over the shifting sands, they prepare for their first night in the wilderness. The vast expanse of the desert becomes their makeshift home, a campfire their only source of light. They huddle close, sharing stories and planning for the days ahead. As the sun sets, they prepare for their first night in the wilderness, unaware of the challenges that lie ahead. But they're ready. After all, they've got each other. And in the middle of nowhere, that's more than enough. As dawn breaks, Maya and Jack wake to the harsh reality of their situation. Stranded in a remote desert, their survival hinges on their ability to adapt and collaborate. Maya, with her keen mechanical abilities, meticulously works on the car, her hands covered in grime and oil. It's a challenging task, but her determination is unyielding. On the other hand, Jack, a seasoned hunter, turns the vast desert into his hunting ground. He takes Maya under his wing, teaching her the art of tracking and trapping. She learns to read animal signs, to set traps, to wait patiently for their prey. It's a skill set far removed from her mechanical world, but one she grasps with surprising ease. Their days are filled with hard work and their nights with shared stories under a blanket of stars. With each passing day, their reliance on each other grows, as does an unspoken bond. A bond born from shared trials, mutual respect, and the will to survive against all odds. One day, while scavenging for supplies, they stumble upon a group of bandits. In the heart of the wilderness, danger lurks around every corner. And this day, Maya and Jack come face to face with it. In a world where survival is the only thing that matters, the law of the jungle prevails. These bandits, led by a hardened leader named Max, are a stark reminder of the desperate lengths people will go to when pushed to the edge. Maya and Jack, though strangers by chance, have become a team by necessity. Their survival thus far has been a testament to their resilience and their ability to rely on each other. But this encounter with the bandits presents a new challenge. It's a test of their courage, their quick thinking, and their trust in each other. In the tense standoff that ensues, they find themselves outmatched and outnumbered. But they are not defeated. With a combination of Maya's mechanical know-how and Jack's hunting skills, they manage to escape the bandits' clutches. It's a narrow escape, one that leaves them breathless and shaken, but free. This encounter is a grim reminder of their reality. They realize they can't trust anyone else in the wilderness. Every person they meet could be a friend or a foe, a helper or a hindrance. It's a harsh truth, but one they must accept if they are to survive. So, they make a decision born out of necessity, but also out of hope. They decide to reach the nearest town. Perhaps there, amidst the remnants of civilization, they will find help. Perhaps there, they will find a way out of this wilderness that has become their world. With newfound resolve, they set their sights on the nearest town, hoping to find help there. This is their goal, their guiding light as they navigate the wild. It's a journey fraught with danger, but it's one they must undertake. For in the wilderness, the only way to survive is to keep moving forward. The journey to the town is fraught with challenges. This is the path Maya and Jack find themselves on. a road filled with obstacles that test their strength and resilience. As they traverse through the harsh terrain, they face the relentless desert heat that blisters their skin and the biting cold of the night that chills their bones. They encounter arid landscapes that stretch for miles, their feet sinking into the unforgiving sand. Mountainous terrains loom ahead, steep and treacherous, demanding every ounce of their energy. Yet, they push on, their determination unwavering as they navigate these formidable hurdles. The weather, too, is a formidable foe. Dust storms sweep across the barren desert, reducing visibility to almost zero. Torrential downpours come unannounced, turning the dry land into a quagmire, making travel near impossible. Yet through every storm they soldier on, drawing strength from each other. Resources dwindle as days turn into weeks. Water becomes scarce, each drop precious as gold. Food is hard to come by, their stomachs rumbling in protest. The lack of shelter exposes them to the elements, their bodies yearning for a moment of respite. But they keep going, their survival instincts kicking in, their resilience unyielding. But it's not just the physical challenges they face. Emotionally, the journey is just as taxing. The fear of the unknown, the uncertainty of the future, and the loneliness of the vast wilderness weigh heavily on their hearts. Yet, in the face of adversity, their bond deepens. They share stories, laughter, and tears, their relationship evolving from mere companionship to something more profound. In the midst of the harsh wilderness, they find solace in each other. Their shared experiences, the trials they've overcome together, and their mutual respect for each other's strength and resilience sparks a connection. An unspoken understanding blossoms into a deep affection, a love that gives them the motivation to keep going, to survive, to build a future together. Against all odds, their bond strengthens, and amidst the harsh wilderness, they find love. Their journey is far from over, but they have each other, and that's all they need to face whatever comes their way. Finally, the silhouette of the town appears on the horizon. A beacon of hope after an arduous journey, it promises safety, comfort, and perhaps a return to normalcy. Maya and Jack, driving their repaired car, feel a sense of relief. But as they get closer, they discover a reality far removed from their expectations. The town, once bustling with life, now lies eerily silent, its buildings deserted and streets echoing with a haunting emptiness. It's not the haven they'd hoped for, but a ghost town ravaged by an unseen foe, a devastating disease. The sight of it fills them with dread, their hearts heavy with the knowledge that there's no going back to their old lives. But in the face of this grim reality, they don't despair. Instead, they find strength in each other, in the bond that has grown between them. They've faced harsh conditions, hostile bandits, and the relentless wilderness, and they've emerged stronger, wiser, more resilient. In each other, they found more than a survival partner. They found a companion, a confidant, a friend. They've shared fears, dreams, and hopes. They've laughed, cried, fought, and reconciled. Through it all, they've discovered a profound connection, a love that transcends the ordinary and makes them extraordinary. And so they make a decision, not out of despair, but out of hope. They decide to start anew, to build a life together from the ground up. They have their skills, their knowledge, their determination. They have each other. They're not just survivors anymore. They're pioneers, ready to carve out a life in this new world. They set up camp on the outskirts of the town, using salvaged materials to construct a makeshift home. It's a humble beginning, but it's theirs, and they'll make the best of it. They plant seeds, set traps, repair what they can. They adapt, innovate, thrive. With the town in ruins, they realize that their journey has just begun. Together, they face an uncertain future, but they face it head-on with courage, resilience, and an unyielding belief in each other. Their story is a testament to the human spirit, to the power of love and companionship in the face of adversity. And so they march on, ready to embrace whatever comes their way. As they set off into the unknown, they carry with them the lessons they've learned. The desert, once a merciless adversary, has become their greatest teacher. Maya, once a skilled mechanic, now a survivalist, a hunter, a woman of the wild. Jack, once a lone hunter, now a teammate, a protector, a man with a heart opened by the trials of the wilderness. Their journey has been a crucible, refining them, shaping them, revealing strengths they never knew they possessed. It's been a story of resilience, of courage, of the indomitable human spirit that refuses to surrender even when the odds are stacked high. But more than anything, It's been a story of connection. Two strangers, thrown together by fate, have become inseparable. Their bond forged in the fires of adversity. They have learned to trust, to depend on each other, to love in a world that offers little room for such luxuries. As they walk away, hand in hand, one question lingers in the air. In Maya and Jack's situation, what would you have done?